This time it is only Gerald Horton.
Hey, what's up, Tim?
Hey, what's up? Shane had Bible studies. Okay, let's go over these champions. Shall we, Gerald?
Yep. I can start if you'd like.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. At the very top, our world swamp champion is IOD Night Hatcher. Oh, congrats, Night.
Congratulations.
And for our American Extreme champion, as much as I despise this guy, IOD Blade Runner Sloth. Congrats, I suppose, but shine that belt
congrats. Up. Congrats. Congrats to you on being ugly and being the TV champ.
Oh, yeah. We'll throw you Baby Ruth. Okay. And the King of the South champion is DOD Catfish John. Congrats again.
Congrats to you for keeping that championship.
And the Southern Heritage champion, DOD Catfish Glenn. Congrats.
Congrats on keeping the championship.
And for our Primetime Elite champion is ICE Harry the Grinder Greenwell. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Our Brass Knuckles champion is DOD Catfish Joseph. Congratulations.
Congratulations on keeping that belt.
And our Colossal Fear champion from the Battle Royal is ICE General Chuck Mobley. Congratulations to him.
Congratulations, General Chuck.
Our North American champion is 10K Chicken Legs Peg. Congratulations.
Congratulations. No more dance-offs.
Nope. And our Iron Fist champion, and this I'm going to say was a long time coming, is AAA Sugar Lips Roxy. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Not many people like you, but trust us, man. It's just the way you talk to people. But we like you. With mad respect. Congratulations.
Mad respect. And our first blood champion is congratulations to Salvation BTY, my brother from another mother. Congratulations.
That's right. He retained his championship. Yep.
And our Southern Hardcore champion from the Battle Royal is the Merc Monster. Congratulations for doing that. That's quite the feat.
Yes, congratulations. We got our very own Swamp Monster. Thank you very much. Yes. Yep. Congratulations to you.
Oh, yeah. And our Barbed Wire champion is Salvation/GP Golden Goddess Mandy Rose. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mandy Rose.
And now we move on to our tag team division. The tag team champions are both from the ICE, General Chuck Mobley and Harry the Grinder Greenwell. Congratulations.
Well, they're really, really good, so it doesn't surprise me that they won it, but congratulations.
And our TV tag team champions, which this is well-deserved too, to AAA members, The Abominable One and Sugar Lips Roxy. Congratulations.
Congrats to those two right there.
Mm-hmm. Now we move on to our 6-man tag team champions, and they've held on these titles for a while now. All members of ICE, General Chuck Mobley, Harry the Grinder Greenwell, and Black River Jack. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Always making an impact. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. And our TV 6-man champions, who I am very proud of, is DWO Poison Bunny Black, Salvation members BTY, and the Undisputed Franchise Eric Fontaine. Congratulations.
That's right. And don't forget, BTY and Eric Fontaine are also the Extreme Television Tag Team Champions. Congratulations on that, too.
Congratulations to BTY and my kid brother. They went out there and they beat the toughest tag team in the LSL in Social Justice Warrior and Alternative Right Man, which were very, very tough and very, very great champions, and took quite the feat. And BTY and Eric Fontaine beat them.
Since our first pay-per-view, they were the champs.
Mm-hmm. And congrats to them. May them have a long title reign and defend those titles at well.
Yes, they did. Yep. We should go with top 10 wrestlers as well on the second page.
Oh, yeah.
Give them their shout outs.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So, let's see. Let's see who we got here. Shall we go over the commissioner ones, or?
No, just the top 10 people on the second page.
The top 10 people on the second page, okay?
Yeah.
I will get that. Okay. These are our wrestlers 1 through 10 in the top 10. We're going to start at number 10, DOD
That's
member Rick.
idea.
Yep. Number 10, and I'm very proud of this gentleman, Ricky the Fox Steamboat, who is also our LSL Cruiserweight champion. Congratulations.
That's right. Congratulations.
At number 9, it is somebody I'm very proud of, is Salvation member, the Undisputed franchise, Eric Fontaine. Congratulations. Keep up the excellent work.
Congratulations and keep it up.
And at number 8, this comes to no surprise to me, is IMT/LPPF, Paul the Butcher Duchesne. That's a well-earned spot. Congratulations.
Yes, that is well earned. Yes. Well earned.
And number 7 is, he's from the ICE, and it is Black River Jack. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Black River Jack.
Number 6 is also another member, IMT/LPPF, Mad Dog Maurice Duchesne. Congratulations for that.
Congrats on that one.
Number
Always top notch.
Oh, yeah, always in the top. Number 5, and I'm very proud of her too, is DWO member, Vampire Goddess, who is number 5. Congratulations.
That's right. Congratulations, Vampire Goddess.
And number 4 spot, we have IMT/LPPF member at number 4, Killer Carl Kowalski.
Yes, I love
Congratulations.
I love the name on that one. And congratulations.
And at number 3, this doesn't surprise me at all because this person is always in the top 10, is DOD member, Cheerleader Sassy Red at 3. Congratulations.
Congratulations, cheerleader. You earned it.
And at number 2 is a man who's also been in here, and doesn't surprise me at him being at number 2, is Mr. Fantastic. Congratulations.
Yeah, he's like Mr. Fantastic, and I'm gonna kick your ass. That's basically his motto now. Yep, I gave him a new motto.
And at number 1, this is kind of a surprise to me. I was shocked, but I guess you got to go with the rankings and what they want to put him at.
Well, he was the Swamp Champ last cycle. That's why.
Okay. And I guess rightfully so, he should be number 1 contender, is SOS Alternative Right Man. Congratulations, yes. Being number 1 contender.
Congratulations.
And I want Tim and I want all the fans to know too that with the World Swamp title, it is defended against all the champions and people who are in the top 10 as well.
Actually, it's top 5. The TV top 5. The American Extreme is top 10.
Okay, I apologize. The top 5. So the World Swamp Champion, he or she, have their work cut out for them with these top 5. These top 5 are the best that are in the LSL, and anything can happen. Title changes can happen on any day, Any given Sunday, anybody can beat anybody.
That's right. Any day, anywhere,
Yep.
place, anytime, any arena. Oh, wait, I mean any swamp.
Oh, yeah. Just look out for the Gators.
That's right. Look out. Okay. What were we going to do next? Swamp. TT. TT, that's what we were going to do next.
Okay, let's see. The trash talk.
Yep.
Okay. Well, right here, I guess the first thing I'm reading is from the lunatic himself is the lunatic savage.
Yeah.
Yep. He says, "Hello, LSL. I am here, your new lunatic. I was wondering where I could spread my chaos and mayhem, and guess what? I'm here. This cesspool of a league needs a big reality check. I see your so-called champions and so-called commissioners think that they run this place. I rule this place, and I see no good, foul-smelling posers like that Ricky the Fox Steamboat, who has what I want, and that's the cruiserweight title. Boy, I am coming for you, and that belt will be mine. If I have to go through everyone to get it, I will." Stone Cold Shane Cole, the wrestler and co-commissioner, you better realize that I'm coming into the division and going to destroy everyone who gets in my way. I am so glad that jerk hot stuff Jackson Hawk was fired. He was a no-good, stupid jackass who played favorites and put himself in title matches. He held AAA back. He held others back, but that new commissioner, Mad Dog Mikey, is a real boss. He signed a real man and a real soon-to-be champion like me. Laughing out loud. This goes out to the LSL and especially to the commissioners. I will bust my butt here in the LSL to do whatever it takes to get to the top. Screw around with me and I will hurt people. Stone Cold Shane Cole, don't piss me off or else you will feel my wrath. I am putting your cruiserweight division on notice and especially you. I hope we step into the ring, Stone Cold, because I will show you what a lunatic can do. The lunatic savage is here, LSL. Be afraid. Be very afraid. LOL hard.
Yeah,
okay.
Laughing out loud hard.
Oh, yeah. He is quite the person. And, yeah, I remember him in matches against Stone Cold Shane Cole. He actually beat him for a #1 contendership for the Universal title.
Universal title.
That was a good match, but I think the lunatic wanted it more, and he went to the extreme to get it.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. And he's just the kind of guy who will try to win the Universal title from Kid Van Dam. I'd look out for this guy, Kid Van Dam, because Mr. Tuesday Night, it could end up being Mr. Lunatic Night.
That's right. It could become Mr. Thursday Night.
Oh, yeah. And our next trash talk comes from Poison Bloody Black. Cute picture. Let's see.
Hell
well,
yeah,
so
man, that picture kind of, picture.
Oh, yeah. And let's see. She has to say, well, so far, this so-called little girl has backed up everything she said she was going to do. I wrestled the best in the undisputed franchise, Eric Fontaine, and we gave it everything we had, but I ended up winning the G-Force title in the end. I take nothing away from Eric. He is the best in the LSL, and he will be World Diamond Drop Champion. But now I will be taking on the best in the LSL and AWL. I am the youngest G-Force champion at 18 and the second woman to win it. Now I have my sights on the prize, the World Women's title. I don't care who the champion is, Tessa Fox, Violent Victoria Red, it doesn't matter. I will take that title when the time is right. The champ, Violent Victoria Red, got lucky last pay-per-view. That loser, Brittany Cross, lost to me. So, Victoria, you and I will meet again. And no excuses this time. Time for you. Now I have been invited and now have become part of Salvation thanks to my friend and leader, BTY, along with the undisputed franchise, Eric Fontaine, too, who is the new Universal Champion. To be in the ring with him and congratulate him was awesome. Salvation is getting stronger. Also, I wanted to say I'm no wannabe reality star like Nikki and Brie Bella, who have no wrestling talent. They disgraced the ring with their presence in LSL and AWL. Listen up, Barbie dolls. I'm taking both of you out. Watch your backs because you will get a dose of poison in Terry Black. I like that enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. And with all the weirdness that went on around her, she's ready to rock and roll again in Salvation. And she's definitely more focused and everything. It's like, she was when she had a title. She just is focused and she wants to get back at whoever jumped her and left her in a dumpster.
Well, I think we all know who did that.
Oh, yeah. We definitely know who did that, but I think that's getting settled right off the bat.
Yep, Gerald's going to have a match with him.
Mm-hmm. Because all those people were bad actors and everything like that, and especially impersonating me when I was in the hospital with a concussion and 5 cracked ribs, and I couldn't call anybody.
Yeah.
And like I said, when Terry recovered and I recovered, and then Eric, he was upset what happened because he didn't hear from me. Then what happened, we went on a little safari to some jungle someplace and went snake hunting.
Yep.
We both got bit by snakes, venomous ones, and we survived. And now, I got to let all fans know there's quite a change in my brother and also quite a change in me. And everyone knows that I'm stepping into the ring this cycle to take on the best the LSL has. And Eric is now known as Snake Fontaine, and he carries his pet python, Lily, around with him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I love snakes.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Like I said, it's going to be one of those things where, Salvation, I think, is going to get stronger and everything and all that. And I'd say I'd look out whoever these these imposters or whoever. And I think also with the Bullet Club, I don't know. I think them or the NWO know a little bit more than what they're leading.
Yeah.
But yeah.
W.
That's right. In NWO, Snake has promised Lily a snack. So if you have any dogs.
So Puff Buddy, or whatever you want to call yourself, watch out.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. What else do we have to go on? Do we have any more trash talk?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's plenty. There was when I seen it last, but I can't find it now.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's some right here from, it says this one was live from a basement window. Wait, a figure is walking into a candlelight lit basement. A woman wearing a red hooded robe and red opera gloves. Wait, I see Poison Bunny Black, Leah Carnage, and Demon Queen Brie Bella all standing and silent. The more things change, the more they stay the same. I see the politics of the LSL have stayed the same. I remember fame, glory, and disappointment all happened to me. Being held down and back, not being me, letting the higher-ups of the LSL office tell me to do this, to do that, and so on. My path led me away from the LSL due to a commissioner whose ego was bigger than his. Laugh out loud. And I wrestled in other places, then took a vacation to India where I was a lost soul. until I met a woman who could see into my soul. She seen the turmoil inside me. She knew I was a wrestler and I knew I needed to be myself in the ring. She took me to her home and put me through pain and torture for weeks. My last night, she said I was ready to go home to the LSL, but I had to renounce who I was and become new beginning to my true self, embracing the darkness. When I swore it, she bound me, and next thing I heard a hissing, a sharp pain in my neck. That's creepy. And the candles went out. I was in pain. I accepted it. I woke up the next morning in my hotel with something red on my lips. Something was different. Got my bags packed and headed back to the States. I also discovered a gift, a red bottle of wine, a note saying, embrace it. When I when I got back, I went to the LSL and watched from afar, seeing a young woman who proved herself, puts her hand on Poison Bunny's face. She wins titles and still was being disrespected by management and wrestlers. I met her afterwards and offered her a chance to be herself and do what she wanted. She embraced the same torture and pain I went through. She became who she was meant to be. She embraced me and showed others the way, ways for them to stand by her. They let me in, and I have shown them the way to domination in the LSL, to make their own path and follow me. NWO, Salvation, you thought you could make these women into your puppets. I set them free. The Sisters of Darkness are here. Bunny, Leah, Bree, show their fangs. You want to know who I am? Get ready. Faces camera and lifts hood back, and it, oh my God, is that War Goddess? Then it goes, I know what you're saying. It's War Goddess. No, she's dead. I am the Vampire Goddess, and I am back to regain my throne and being darkness to the LSL. I'm back. My sisters and I will destroy those who don't embrace. All women face the camera, show their fangs, and hiss. The candle goes out with laughter in the background. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a little creepy.
Yeah. Yeah. A
But
little bit.
I want fans to know that basically War Goddess came out and said that those were actors that were doing that.
That's right.
And she talked to
I
she
hear there's
talked
a
to
I hear there's a woman behind it too.
yeah, that's what
Besides,
I heard.
besides Big T Clark.
Mhm. So there was a woman behind it. So War Goddess came out and said she was held and she escaped after a month, and she was on her way back to the LSL, but was basically, from what she told me, was intercepted, was lied to, and put in some dark room for a month. And she was watching TV, what was going on, and seeing all this. And now her reputation got tarnished, and she saw what happened to me and saw
Well,
Eric.
we already knew who attacked the males.
Oh, yeah.
He is one of my wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
But the
Yep.
females, I'm not sure yet. Could be anybody.
Well, it could be anybody. So, right now, what happened to me, like I mentioned, I was in the hospital with a concussion and 5 cracked ribs. I was beat pretty good. And then
Well, hasn't Rob been saying let the sisters of darkness in? Ha 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 ha.
yeah, he was saying that. I remember that.
It could be his girl, but who knows?
Oh, yeah. Who knows? I mean,
I seen something that I wanted. My wrestler seen something that he wanted. He wanted a match, and he's got that match.
oh, yeah. But yeah, we have weirdness, darkness, vampires going on, and it's like great. Like I said, and I decided to step into the ring. I went and trained with lockdown and trained with my sensei, getting me ready for this, and now I am. I'm ready.
That's right. And BTY was your tackling dummy.
Mm-hmm.
BT, you're
Oh
sparring
yeah.
partner.
Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, the crippler Gerald Horton's coming, and like I said, the LSL better beware because, like I said, person I'm going to go after first, and he better be listening, is Blade Runner Sloth.
You said you wanted a feud, Blade Runner. There you go.
You got one. And I tell you what, something, Sloth, this is no kids movie we're in. This is wrestling ring real life. So you bring your A game, I'll bring mine, and it doesn't matter. Win, lose, or draw, I'll put the pain on you because the crippler keeps his word.
Oh.
And well, it looks like there's more TT from what I'm reading right here now and I'm looking at. And
Yeah.
Yep. And what happens is, let's see. Oh, this is from Commissioner Lucky Stars. It says, well, here we are again with some congratulations. First person to congratulate the undisputed franchise, Eric Fontaine, for winning the AWL LSL Championship. That couldn't have been easy. Give you props, and I know she'll like to congratulate AAA beating the Commissioners and becoming the first ever six-pack champions. I would also like to know which one of them would love to be in my Beat the Clock challenge. Every manager needs to get a hold of me if they want to be in my Beat the Clock challenge. Whoever wins gets a shot at the Diamond Drop World Heavyweight Championship. Or you can TT and tell me who will be in it. But I am fair. That's why I came up with this concept. I want AAA to succeed. I have nothing against them. Now that that's out of the way, it's time to get on to some business. I gave 2 new contracts to the Darkness and the Death Machine, John Gacy. And they are ironclad contracts, which means we can't punish them when they do something bad. I want violence in the Louisiana Swamp League. That's right, I said it. Violence is the key to success. Don't worry, they're only trying to do things right, and that's good in my book. And this Battle Royal Gift of the Swamp Championship is on the line. The winner becomes the champion, so good luck to all who enter. This championship can change lives. You can cash it in any championship you want, as long as you have the championship, and it must be defended in every cycle. I hope someone who hasn't held the Commissioner Championship wins it. Dismissed. Fighting Spirit Lucky Stars, you're a heavyweight commissioner. Yeah, that's well said. I agree.
People were worrying about people being screwed over, so I fixed that. Everybody has a shot now. All they got to do is beat their scrub by the less amount of time.
That's right.
Whoever does it gets the title shot.
Oh, yeah. And
I already know a few people that'll be in it. I will give the number of that scrub this cycle. You better make sure you're doing the match, not me. You guys are. I'm going to write the scrub's name down. Number. You write that. You sign that match, or else it's not happening.
Oh, yeah.
Unless, of course, you go with the scrub deal.
Mm-hmm.
Then automatic.
Yep.
Then automatic.
Yeah, I encourage to go with the scrub deal as well.
Yep.
And we've got some more trash talk, and this is by one of my wrestlers, too, who's gone through a lot and had her name smeared through the dirt. Hello, LSL. You don't know me, but you will soon. A long time ago, when I was 15 in Portland, Oregon, I was walking down the street and I was attacked by a man wearing a yellow funhouse mask. He was trying to rob me and hurt me, but one man heard the commotion and fought off my attacker. The person ran off but lost his mask when he ran. I picked it up and glanced at it. The police were called and I filed a report. Nothing they could do, but the man who saved my life was impressed with the fire in my heart, and he said he was a martial artist. He wanted to train me so I could fight back. I spent 2 years learning, and he even had me run his classes. But my true calling came when I joined the Army and became an officer. I ended up being the best in my class and ended up in the Special Forces, the only woman there. I served for years fighting and saving lives, even got the Congressional Medal of Honor, along with 5 stars and 8 Purple Hearts. But when I was done, I went back to Portland to see my friend in his dojo. He was a professional wrestler now, and I watched him in a match and decided I wanted to be a wrestler. Months of training was hard and grueling, but I graduated top of his class in wrestling and martial arts. I wasn't sure where I would go, but when I watched LSL live on my TV and seen a mass individual on TV, it set off that memory where I went to my cabinet and pulled out that broken yellow mask. I looked at it, and the person named John Greasy, who says he's going to bring darkness to the LSL, I said, not going to happen. My friend got me a meeting with Mad Dog Mikey, and I signed my first LSL wrestling contract. The man who saved my life and encourages me to be an officer in the Army and become a professional wrestler is the undisputed franchise Eric Fontaine. Now the threat of the darkness is coming. Not on my watch. I will fight the DWO alongside my friend and take on the Sisters of Darkness. You want to know who I am? My CO had one name for me when I was in the battlefield. I am Iron Warrior, and I will bring honor to the LSL and the brightest light in the LSL.
Is that the one you were calling Jessica?
Jessica Hart is her real name, and what happened, everybody thought she was going to be Black Widow, but that person was an imposter, and she was upset and everything about what happened. And so she decided right then and there that she's going to be her true self, Jessica Hart, and she's coming in, and she's basically going to do what she did in the armed forces and in martial arts and everything, and she's going to kick somebody's ass. And after what happened to her and Terry Black and Eric Fontaine, and especially what happened to me, all these mind games being played and having our names
What
smeared.
happened to Eric Fontaine?
Well, he thought I turned against him, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I was in the hospital, like I said, injured. They wouldn't let me at a phone. I was being observed. There was being observed. They didn't have anybody on my contact list or anything, and they assumed I was mugged, so I didn't have my wallet with me or anything like that. And so I gave them my name, and I was very incoherent at the time because I was pummeled. So I was there for a month, and then finally they discharged me, and they had all the information. And when I get out of the hospital, I get out, and I'm wondering what in the world is going on. People are keeping me up to date. I went to Lucky Stars, talked to him. I went to Mad Dog Mikey, and I was like, what in the world is going on here? You know, and they were saying, you did this and that. I'm like, guys, I was in the hospital. Well, then who is that?
And then I had to start an investigation and find out who was behind it. And lo and behold, it was Big T Clark from the NBL.
Definitely, and I've got a score to settle with him.
It will be a Hell in a Cell match on Salvation Island.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, to all our fans out there, you know, I know not many people believe in vampires or anything like that. I don't think I do, but that was just all creepy, being impersonated, and my wrestlers being impersonated and everything. And like I said, my ladies, myself, Eric Fontaine, and the rest of Salvation are stronger now because of this, and we're going to take on anybody that comes our way. And like I said, right now, Blade Runner Sloth is in my sights. And I said, if he wants to bring any of his little girlfriends down the ringside, be my guest.
Oh, yeah. While it was found.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Should be in the mail on the way.
Oh, definitely. And next time, I'll be sure to have it on me. So that way I can hold somebody, because Eric was distraught. My ladies were distraught and everything. And so Eric and I took a little vacation someplace. Like I said, we went snake hunting and ended up going after poisonous snakes. I got bit. He got bit. Yep, we survived it. And now they got to deal with Snake Fontaine and his pet Lily. And now they got the crippler, Gerald Horton, to deal with, me. Then they got War Goddess, Terry Black, and
This is not the same Horton's Corner.
Nope. Horton's Corner is going to be a lot different, and you'll find out next cycle who's going to be my guest on there, but I'm sure everybody's going to enjoy that.
Yeah.
But yeah, more trash talk. And what we have here, what I'm looking at is our new Cruiserweight World Champion. It says, "Hi, look at your new LSL Cruiserweight World Champion, DOD Ricky the Fox Steamboat. Here now at last." That's right, LSL. With Catfish Rob by my side, or all of DOD's side, I got the job done and I won my first world title of any kind. I have chased this title ever since I got here in the LSL, and with the help of Catfish Rob by my side, we got the World Cruiserweight title for DOD. Thanks, LSL and DOD, for hanging in there with me, as this was my hardest match in IWA for me so far. But with Rob's help, I won the big one at last, a world title. Thanks to all DOD's fans, this PPV was DOD's night to shine. Now, Catfish John won the LSL Diamond Drop Heavyweight title tonight, too, for DOD. His first world title of any kind, too. Also, Violent Victoria Red kept her LSL World Women's title with a win for DOD. DOD Tessa the Fox Red got in the act for DOD at this PPV as she won the IWA Steel Interfed World Women's title, too. Way to go, Tessa. For Catfish Rob by her side, she destroyed Britney Spears for her world title tonight. That's 4 world titles for Catfish Rob's guys and gals tonight, folks, and for DOD too. What a night it was for DOD. Hey, Shane Cole and Lucky Stars, I've got an idea for you two guys. How about from now on, this PPV has a new name in the LSL. It can be called DOD's PPV. You can call it something else as long as DOD in it in some way. What do you say, guys? Well, folks, I wanted to thank the LSL and Catfish Rob for a fantastic night, and PPV, and also to the DOD and LSL fans, too. You guys are what helps out in the LSL. LSL Cruiserweight Champion, DOD Ricky the Fox Steamboat.
Okay. Calm down a little bit there, Ricky. Calm down. We're happy for you.
And
I'll think about your request for DOD's PPV. I'll think about it.
Yeah.
We will think about it.
Oh yeah, we'll think about it.
Yeah, we'll think long and hard.
Mm-hmm. And right here, we've got some more trash talk here. Tessa's a world champion. Well, LSL, guess who is back again? That's right, it's me, DOD Tessa the Fox Red. This time I got the IWA Steel Interfed Women's World title. You know I love title belts, and this one is a beautiful belt too. So ladies, eat your heart out. For this one is mine for now. Boy, DOD is on fire in the LSL right now, as I have this Steel World Women's title, and Victoria Red has the LSL Women's World title. Catfish John has the LSL Diamond Drop World title, and Ricky Steamboat has the LSL Cruiserweight World title. So that means DOD is the top dog in the LSL right now.
Well, come on now.
Not quite. I know that Catfish Rob is one happy guy right now, as he has a dinner set for all of the DOD tonight. Now that will be a big, huge party. Big, huge group of people, and a huge bill for Rob and the DOD too. Thanks, LSL and AWL, for giving me a chance to be one of your world champions. DOD, Tessa the Fox Red.
You're welcome. Yeah. Welcome.
And another trash talk we have here. Of course, every one of the champs were going to say something. I figured they would. Ricky and Tessa. Now this comes from the Diamond Drop World Champion. Hey LSL, look who has your world title now. That's right, me, Catfish John. I am your new Diamond Drop World Heavyweight Champion, LSL, and I plan on being your champion for a long time too. I have worked a long time to get a shot at this title, and now I got it. This is the goal of all DoD members, to be a world champion of some kind, and I am so happy to have won this world title in the LSL, and I defend it with every bone in my body. Now I will take on anybody that Lucky Stars puts in front of me. DOD and I are not one to duck anybody, and we will fight anybody. Just ask Bullfrog Bob. I kicked his butt at the pay-per-view and saw him crying home to Mama Bullfrog. Maybe she can make a man out of Bullfrog out of Bob, but don't count on it, Bob. Don't cry too hard either. Better luck next time. So if you want a match with the champ, then talk to Lucky Stars. DOD, Catfish, John. Well, he had every right to come out there and brag. I'm very proud of him. And
yeah, he does. He has every right to brag about his accomplishment.
Oh yeah. But yeah, definitely. It's just, he worked very hard, and he knew he was going into a tough match with, was it Big Papa Red, who was very tough, who was a very tough champion, but that match could have gone either way. And Catfish John was there for a reason, saying this was no fluke. He came there to win, and he walked out champion. And that's the thing. In these type of matches, you never know who brings what to the ring and to the plate. And, if you're going to walk out champion or if that person's going to walk out champion. It's just a flip of a coin in the LSL.
Yep, that's right. It's just a flip of the coin.
Oh, yeah. And we've got some other trash talk, too. And this is from Killer Carl Kowalski Speaks. Chuck Mobley, you fat yellow lump of bacon fat. Okay. Your boys should have kept their nose out of our match last month. But no worries, I have size 13 fist for your face. That's 001, Chucky. I can't wait to see what kind of match a yellow coward like you dares to fight me in. Speaking of fear and cowards, the AWL should be shaking their boots that I am on Team LSL. I will destroy anyone and anything that gets in my way, period. Well, he's got drive. That's what I like about him.
Yeah.
And, he's backed up everything he said so far.
Yep.
And now we have, let's see. This is kind of a thing with Mad Dog and Butcher. He's yelling, Greenwell, Blackjack, you two came here to fight the Duchesnes? Well, you jerks will get your fight. Butcher, that's right, Maurice. Blackjack, who looks like a hillbilly, and Greenwell, who smells like a Polish sausage. Well, these two are going to learn why the Duchesnes are such legends. Mad Dog, we don't even need to list all of them. People have our merchandise all over the world, from the MRL to the CCL to here. We are the real deal. I will forgive this one time, Paul, that it was your fault I got pinned in the series match. Butcher, how is that my fault? Anyways, it's going to be different from here forward. And these monkey maker guys we have to fight at the AWL PPV, we will snap them in half. Mad Dog, all the ladies know we're not only the cutest, we're the toughest. Well, they certainly are the toughest. I'm very impressed with Mad Dog and Butcher.
Yeah. Me too.
But yeah, it's just these guys are very tough tag team. I've had a couple runs at them, and I think we probably traded wins too. I think Eric's wrestled them a couple times with different partners, and they've traded off wins.
Yeah.
And, this is interesting. This is from somebody who finally spoke up. My name is General Chuck Mobley, and if you don't know who I am, then you ain't been a listening. I'm the guy walking around with the Southern Heritage Championship belt until I trade it off for something better. I'm the guy walking around with the six-man champions like we ain't lost a step. I'm the guy who leads the Army who is currently one up on the Duchesnes in a tag team series. I'm the guy who is about to be one up on Kowalski here in just a few sleepless hours. We are the guys who come from Classic Championship Wrestling where we prove that we are among the elite, the greatest wrestlers to enter the squared circle. And we are here to prove to my home state of Louisiana that the bad boy from Bossier City, just 4 hours up and Mobley's Army are a force to be reckoned with. And Duchesne, you toothless, buzzard-eating, mangy mutt, you better make that pine box a nice one because Harry the Grinder Greenwell is going to put you in it and send you down the river. We started out hot. Now it's time to be stone cold. Well, that's going to be quite the thing, those two.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's going to be a good one.
But yeah, it's definitely going to be a good one. I don't think that match is going to be for the weak at heart, brother. I think those two are going to use anything that isn't nailed down against each other. So one of these teams is going to have to be carried off on a stretcher.
Yeah.
Well, if that's convenient, I carry a stretcher around now.
Yeah.
Yep, the Crippler's carry-out service.
That's right. And he also carries Lucille.
Yeah, Lily, actually. Oh, yeah, Lucille, my bat. Yep. Lucille bat. A very nice bat that I got when Eric and I were traveling going snake hunting. Got it in this nice old shop that we went to. Nice little bat. The owner says, "Yep, it's you." And I bought it. Yep, it's black and has spikes all over it and everything and a chain. Lucille just wants.
Right.
Yep.
They made you just a little bit eviler.
Yep, that's right. When you mess with the Crippler and you mess with his brothers and sisters, you get a free ride out in the Crippler's carry-out service, sponsored by Salvation.
That's right.
You know, and this fits everybody. It can fit AAA, it can fit the NWO, it can fit the Bullet Club. I mean, heck, our motto is, we want to see you get healthy in the hospital. Let us carry you there for a certain price.
Yeah.
And if you act now, we'll throw in an ambulance.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, anybody who wants to stick their nose in Salvation's business or the Crippler's business is going to get hurt, and they'll get a free ride courtesy of Lucille.
That's right. A free ride to the hospital.
That's right. And don't worry, we won't send you to some dump. We'll send you to a nice, expensive hospital that your insurance won't cover. They don't accept food stamps.
I'm sorry. We don't accept food stamps here at this hospital. I think the food stamp hospital across the street does, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
But yeah, right now in the LSL, things are getting hotter. Things are like I said, Salvation's getting stronger. AAA's proven what a group they are. The NWO.
Feuds are getting better.
Oh, yeah. And like I said, we have this bragging rights pay-per-view coming up pretty soon?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Is it going to be this cycle or next cycle?
It's this cycle coming up.
Okay. Well, as far as I know, one of the matches, I talked it over with Terry Black. She was still going to go on with this Playboy Bunny thing. And she was a little adamant about it. She goes, you know what? She goes, I'm standing by the contract I signed no matter what, even before this crazy business, and I'm going to honor it. So Jamie Wolf, she goes, is going to get a match. We're going to go out there and give the fans what they want. And she goes, if I win, Jamie Wolf's the Playboy Bunny. And if I lose, I'm the Playboy Bunny. And I will stand there with fans and give them pictures. And I said, that's very honorable and classy. And she wanted to
That's right. Can Lucky Stars come down to the ring and take a picture too?
Lucky Stars is welcome. Mad Dog Mikey is welcome. Shane Cole. Well, maybe Shane Cole, but but yeah. But the thing is, it's going to be the thing there too, which they're going to put on for the fans. It's going to be a good match, and whoever wears the Playboy Bunny suit, they have to stand there, fans, and get pictures. And with everybody, the fans, they get it. They get it for free.
Yep.
So yeah, that's going to be an interesting pay-per-view. That's one of the matches. This is kind of what I like, the LSL versus the AWL, because everybody dreams of all these different dream matches, and we're making it a reality, especially with Commissioner Will in the AWL, who works with us, make these great matches.
Will Wisdom's cool to be working with us.
Oh yeah, I really respect Will Wisdom. He's brought a lot to the table, and I like this interleague play. And when everybody first decided, why don't we do this and make the AWL a sister league with these interleague matches? It's what every fan dreams of, to see the person they hate or the person they love go against somebody from the LSL that somebody hates or somebody loves, and have these dream matches. I mean, Lucky Stars, Mad Dog Mikey, and Shane Cole sat around with Will Wisdom and talked about it and said, let's give the fans what they want. If they want this, and it sounds like from the letters we get online, from the fans talking to us when we're going to our cars or coming out to the ring, talking to a few fans at intermission, this is what they want. So we're giving it to them. They're deciding.
We give the fans what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And this coming cycle, we give everybody what they want.
Yeah. And also, I want to, and if you're okay with this, I want to apologize to not only Lucky Stars, but to Shane Cole and Mad Dog Mikey for all this mischief that went on. I had no way of trying to get a hold of you guys. I had no ID.
I knew you weren't. I knew that imposter wasn't you, man. I could see it in his eyes.
Yeah, and some people, when I came back, there was a few people that were wondering what happened. I had a few fans yelling at me, cussing at me, spitting at me, of all this stuff going on. I'm trying to explain that wasn't me. That was an imposter. And then when I later came out and talked about it and said that, explained to everybody what happened, then people start realizing, wait a minute, he's telling the truth. I had documentation by doctor that I brought to Lucky, to Mad Dog, and to Stone Cold. And the doctors, you guys even went to my doctor and talked to him and talked to his nurses during that investigation and said, yes, Mr. Horton was here. He couldn't have gotten up and let alone danced and got back to that arena.
That's okay. We wouldn't want to see you dance anyway.
Not really. But yeah. But also, my wrestlers were hurt. War Goddess was looking to come back with her doing a debut. She talked to Lucky Stars. She talked to Mad Dog Mikey and Shane Cole about coming back, and to have this kind of debut, her coming back saying she was held against her will, was not her idea. But I know for a fact a lot of people, including myself, are glad to have her back.
That's right. Me too.
I think she's going to bring more to the women's division as well. And she's hoping to get that world women's title too. She said she didn't care what that fake vampire had to say. She said, I had that same goal too, is to win the women's title. She goes, she's never held that belt and she wants it. So who knows? I mean, I'd like to see.
She was the first G-Force.
Yep. She was the first G-Force champion. And like I said, she set the bar right there for Terry Black to become the second, because she inspired Terry Black to become G-Force champ. But like I said, now we move forward, and there's going to be some things going on. I have that match, and I believe I asked for a Hell in a Cell match against Big T Clark, didn't I?
Yeah, in Salvation Island.
Yep, and it's going to be there, and finding out who
this Hell in a Cell is no regular Hell in a Cell. This Hell in a Cell is actually a jail cell, a big jail cell.
Yep, nobody can get in it, and both people can't get out.
And that's right. There must be Somebody must be knocked out.
Uh-huh. Must be knocked out, to win the match. And I'll tell you what, I plan on walking out of there, Big T Clark, because I'll tell you what, you're messing with the crippler. And I'll say either way, I'm going to put you through pain, through hell and suffering inside hell in a cell. You do this to me and tarnish my reputation and my wrestler's reputation. Well, you don't have to worry because it's me you're dealing with. And I'd suggest don't worry about my wrestlers. You worry about the man in front of you, me. And like I said, I already made an example out of Blade Runner Sloth. So here's the thing. That's how vicious I can get.
That's right. That match happens next cycle.
Next cycle.
Interleague match.
Mm-hmm.
Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, and I also wanted to say to my whining brother over there, Straight Edge Horton, yeah, you won your belts, you lost the belts, boo hoo. Then get them back.
Everybody does.
Everybody does. Our wrestlers have lost them, but they get up, move forward, dust the dust off, and go after their same titles or go after different ones. It doesn't matter. This is wrestling. It's not backgammon.
That's right. We don't whine about losing titles. It happens regularly.
And by hook or crook, whenever some next interleague match comes between AWL and LSL, or if the commissioners will let me sign it, Straight Edge Horton, my brother, if you want a part of the crippler, I'm not a very hard man to find. You can come to LSL, or I will run over to AWL and I'll meet you in the ring in a match. And I'll do what we used to do as kids. I'll knock the snot out of you and quit making you a whiner.
That's right. Are these two twins? They look alike.
They're not quite twins. They're almost twins, but it's just they do look alike in a way, but they're so different. They kind of went their own ways in high school.
It must be Matt with the hair.
Oh yeah, could be. Matt's the one with the hair, yeah. But I don't care. Hair isn't going to stop me from kicking his butt.
Hey, just remember, he wants to save us.
Oh yeah. And
because we all make bad decisions.
Yep. And I'll let the fans know I am straight edge myself, but I don't go and throw it on other people. If they want to know what straight edge is, I will gladly let them know. I'm not going to be like my brother and go around and preach about straight edge or say, I'm going to save you. This is what you need to do. No, people are welcome to make their freedom of choices here in the United States of America.
Oh, Gerald says, I will cripple you.
Yep. Yep. So it doesn't matter if it's AWL, LSL, doesn't matter if we're fighting on Salvation Island, doesn't matter if we're fighting in the old ECW arena. I could care. Like I said, if my brother wants a piece of me, I'm not a very hard man to find, and I'm sure he's not very hard to find either. All I have to do is follow the smell, and I could follow my brother.
That's right. That's right. Who farted? Oh, it's just Matt. Never mind.
Yep. And also, I'm going to put this out to any of his cronies in the Straight Edge Crusaders. You get in my way, you're going to get hurt.
Oh, nah. My son's wrestlers. He says he lets Matt do his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, and what was the other one? Oh, yeah, Panda Warrior. Let him do his own thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just, it's one of those things where, with this interleague play and everything we're doing, I'm enjoying it. I mean, this is every fan's dream and every wrestler's dream.
Yeah, man. Going to another promotion to wrestle. That's actually fun.
Oh, yeah.
I did it for like 7, what was it? 4 or 5 cycles before I lost the Universal title to Eric Fontaine.
Oh, yeah, you went a long time. Eric lost to Kid Van Dam by 3 points, and that was the close match.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to see maybe a future rematch in the near future. But right now, Mr. Tuesday Night, Kid Van Dam has the Lunatic Savage to look out for, and if he can get past him, then possibly maybe there will be a rematch. But otherwise, he's got to get past the Lunatic Savage. I mean, Savage is so crazy right now. He probably eat barbed wire if it was covered in chocolate.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Also, this beat the clock challenge that I was talking about. Second place gets the universal title shot.
Ah, yeah, that'll be good. In the battle royal, Tim, who's the winner get? What's the winner get out of that?
A gift of the swamp championship. Uh, that was Catfish John.
Okay, and he's also the World
Diamond
Diamond
drop.
Drop champ.
Yep,
So,
diamond drop
so,
champ.
so what could happen is whoever faces him, if they were to beat him, he could cash in that same night and win his title back.
Yeah,
So
very good.
he's got
That's
nothing really to lose.
if he decides to. Yeah.
Oh yeah, or he can hold on to it, and yeah,
Go
he
for
can
the
hold.
title he hadn't held yet. But I'm pretty sure he wants to keep that diamond drop world title.
Oh yeah, yeah, he could do anything he wants. It's just he can end up losing his title that night and then regaining it.
Yeah, yeah, he could. It could very well happen.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it's just anything can happen in the LSL, especially when you have the Gift of the Swamp, and we've got so many titles, the new 6-pack championships, and we've got the cruiserweights, and we got the cruiserweight tag or the X Division tag team championships.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I still want to. I still want to. I don't know if any cruiserweight tag, or actually, has any X Division championship tag matches been signed yet? As we know.
Shoot, man. I know that there ain't no titles on the line at the pay per view except two that I know of: the Universal title and the Still Interfed Championship.
Ah, okay.
Catfish John gets a shot at the Still Interfed Championship. Mm.
Oh yeah, that ought to be a good one.
Yeah, he gets a shot at Captain Misery.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I see a lot. I see after bragging rights, there's going to be a lot of people focused at the next pay per view after that. I see a lot of titles changing hands, which would be interesting. Or
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
or maybe
The one interesting title that I really like right now is that 24/7 Iron Man Hardcore Heavy Metal Weight Championship.
oh yeah,
Really like that one.
yeah
It's it's a new concept, but I like it.
oh yeah. But yeah, that ought to be a good one. And I guess one of the ones I'm really interested in, and that I want to that hopefully one of my wrestlers or myself I would love to get a shot in is probably the Gauntlet of Hell Championship.
Oh, you'd have to talk to Brandy on that one. She runs that.
Heck, she could put me in it if she wants to. And
I
I
know it's
also,
supposed to be one wrestler per manager. I know that.
okay, but I also made it clear that I want to be a cruiserweight, a slash heavyweight, and I can maintain the weight requirements for both of them. If that's okay with if I can
It's okay. It's okay with me.
that way you know, I can do cruiserweight and heavyweight as long as I do the weight requirements and keep my weight down, which I plan to do. And I don't care if I wrestle for the cruiserweight title or for the heavyweight title. It doesn't matter. The Interfed 24 one, like that you like to go after too, it don't matter. Or even the G-Force title. You know, it's just everything that's going on right now. This after this little vampire spooky Nuki incident that went on opened my eyes, and I decided I'm getting in the ring. I've had enough of this. I'll still be a manager, but I'm getting in the ring.
That's okay. The darkness has something for those imposter wrestlers. Them imposter vampires. He has something.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it's just
those imposters.
Yeah. And already I hear people that are saying, "Oh, Gerald's a manager. He's going to get his butt whooped." I said, "If I get my butt whooped, fine. I'm still going to be a wrestler. It don't matter." I said, "I've been competing since I was 14 years old, and I haven't stopped." It didn't matter if I was in football and wrestling and track, bodybuilding, boxing, martial arts. I competed because I love to do it. Now, yes, I've got my bell rung. I've got my butt kicked, but I also did the same right back. I was always taught growing up, you get knocked down, you get back up. Don't sit there and sulk. Get back to your feet and fight on to live another day.
That's right.
And now that
and fight on and whip that chibron.
Oh yeah. And now it's time to take on the people. I tell you what, when BT Clark faces off against me, he will respect me when it's said and done. Because I'm going to take.
He already respects you. He just wanted the match.
Yep. But yeah, no more games. No more Count Chocula type of games or spooky nookies. Let's get in there and let's settle it once and for all. And those imposters who did what they did, hope they got a good laugh, and I hope they got paid off really, really well. But yeah, what I bring to Hell in a Cell is gonna make any other match look like a Sunday picnic, except this is gonna be hell and beyond.
Today's Friday?
Yeah. Today's Thursday, actually.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I had a brain fart.
It's all right. I get those on occasion, too, especially at work where I'm writing up on a material requisition. I always get the dates wrong, brother. I'm like, oh, great. I'm ahead of myself or behind.
Yeah. And those damn fucking co-workers, man, just make you want to just pop off their head and run with it like a football.
Yeah. Or give them a brain buster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson.
Yep. One of the best tag teams I've watched growing up.
Yeah, and I liked it when they were called the Brain Busters. They should have kept that tag team name.
Yeah, but they wanted to go back to WCW.
Yeah, I know. That was Vince McMahon's idea. The Brain Busters.
Mm-hmm. But I like to think Arn and Tully inspire not only us, brother, but other people, especially when we do with our IWA wrestlings and everything.
Oh, yeah. I've noticed some of the trash talk is inspired by Dusty. Some is inspired by Arn, Tully, Rick, whatever, man. All them old wrestlers, I see a lot of TT.
Oh, yeah.
That looks like them.
Yep. And we encourage anybody who plays IWA that if you're really a true wrestling fan and you ever get stumped on trying to do your trash talk or your sneak attack,
you can get ideas from old stuff. Just watch the WWE Network, WCW or WWE.
Or if you want to go even farther back and see them before they made it big, you can look on old like UWF and
that stuff too.
UWF, Portland Wrestling, I really encourage because that helped me out.
Global GWF, Global Wrestling Federation.
Oh yeah.
And there's a lot of content on that WWE network.
Yeah, so just look it up in World Class Championship Wrestling and USWA. All you got to do is, like Tim says, is look it up. And if you do, if you want to get good trash talk, really pay attention to the interviews on what they do and things they say, and incorporate that into your wrestler. It doesn't
But
matter
in
if your
your
wrestler.
own words.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter if your wrestler's a male or female. Watch some of these wrestlers. Learn, basically, go to school watching this, because you never know. Watching one of these matches and watching the interviews they do could do something to help you, inspire you to do your trash talk and your wrestler. You could do something completely the same but yet different. And also, just look at the tapes. I don't care if it's ECW, WCW, Portland Wrestling, UWF, it doesn't matter. Go to one you think, or go to all of them. It doesn't matter. Just go to any one of them and study them. Watch your favorite wrestling match. Incorporate some of that into your matches. Come up with ideas for your matches. But yeah, I mean,
True.
mm-hmm. But yeah, and like I said, and I also encourage all the fans, if you're any fans who are on Facebook, you're always welcome to ask me questions on the Facebook LSL page that Tim, myself, and Shane Cole are on. You can always ask us questions, and if you're a little bit shy, there's nothing wrong with that, and you're a little nervous, you can always message me and ask me some ideas, and I'm sure Tim and Shane or even Will would mind helping you get you some ideas too. But this game is to be enjoyed and to be fun, and if you ever get stumped or if you ever get confused, or it doesn't matter, if you need help, reach out to one of us. We'll do the best we can with your wrestler, help you develop something, and something that you're happy with and you're going to have fun with. So please, I encourage you, please talk to any one of us.
Yes, you want feuds? We got a roster. Yes, we will give you names on rosters if you want to feud with someone.
Yep, we got plenty of them. All you have to do is just look on, if you have the LSL page where it has the champions on the front page and it has the top 1 through 127, and you want to find it, look through there, pick the person or persons you want to feud with, but put yourself out there, because the only way you're going to get noticed is through the trash talk, the sneak attacks, and the matches especially, but especially the trash talk. That's the way you're going to get noticed. And I encouraged anybody who's playing this game and wants to get noticed, well, how do I get there? How do I get up and get noticed? You've got to use your words. You've got to get out there and do something to get yourself noticed. Do something that no one's ever done before. Do something crazy. I mean, just get yourself up there. And once we and other people read it, they'll be like, wow, I want to hear more of this. And now we're intrigued. That's how you get it going. But you got to keep that momentum going, because Tim, myself, and Shane will say, if you stop before you even begin, people are going to think, oh, well, that person they're not going to do it again. But you've got to keep it going. You got to start out something, especially with trash talk and feuding somebody. You got to do things really, really crazy and different and get it yourself noticed, because that way in the LSL, we give people opportunities, and the title shots have to be earned. You're not going to get them automatically. You got to earn them, prove yourself and everything. And if we look over your record, look over what you're doing, and you're getting out there, and we feel you deserve a shot, you will get an opportunity. The rest is up to you.
Yes, don't forget, man. My report will have the number of the scrub you must take on. Beat the clock challenge or trash talk about it. And don't forget to read the report.
Please read the report. And we also encourage that you also, with our sister league, AWL, you're always welcome to go to the AWL page, and you can lay out challenges there as well, because this is interleague play as well. This is kind
there
of
is also NBL if you want some matches from LSL or AWL. If anybody wants a match against any NBL wrestler, just tell me.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, just all you got to do is I recommend if you need any help or advice, you're welcome to privately message me, Gerald Horton, or you can message Tim or Shane as well. And if there's any confusion, if you're confused or stumped or need some help, just give us a holler. We'll do our very best to get you there in the LSL. We want you here. You chose to be here.
I want to hear. I want to hear anything my roster has to say. Anything any of you managers want to say, I want to hear it. Like,
And
if
also,
you got ideas, don't be afraid to bring them by me or Gerald. We ain't gonna turn them down
no,
unless it's a loser leaves league match. Then we'll turn it down.
yeah. And I want to make this clear. We're not doing loser leaves league matches. The only way that would happen, that's if Tim, Shane, and myself agreed to these matches and to realize the loser does indeed have to leave LSL, which means you've got to transfer your wrestler out and you're gone.
You could always recreate someone
Yeah.
to put in this spot if you want.
But as for right now, no loser leave league matches. You can do any kind of matches, be very inventive. You could do a Russian chain match, coal miner's glove. It doesn't matter. Any stipulation match you want to do. Just,
Try not to do any dance offs, though.
Those dance off. Yeah, I know they like to do dance offs, but the thing is, that takes away from the wrestling. So we encourage you, stay away from the dance offs. Don't do those. That's a very, very negative thing. And we want to keep the focus on wrestling, good wrestling for our fans. They pay hard-earned money to watch these matches. Give them a great match.
There might be some fans that like dance off because of the women, but the commissioners, they don't like the dance offs.
Oh, yeah. So, to all the fans and all the IWA players that we have out there, whether you're new, your experience and all that, like I say, any questions, you can get a hold of me, Tim, or Shane. We'll be glad to answer your questions. We welcome anybody into the LSL who wants to compete. This is by far one of the best leagues, in my personal opinion, that right now has a lot of competition, a lot of good up-and-coming stars, a lot of good veterans, which we encourage a person. All you have to do is come by and try. We'll give you an opportunity in the LSL. But it's up to you whether you want to stay or leave.
That's right. It's up to you.
Oh, yeah.
Give it like 3 cycles. If you don't like it, you can leave.
Yep, definitely. But yeah, we just encourage people to come here. We are fair, and if something's bugging you, you can always talk to us and let us know what's going on.
Well, I think I already got a pretty good idea what's going on. I'm just not quite sure at the moment.
Oh yeah, we got something going on, but like I said, things do take time. The commissioners and I do have our meetings together and we talk, and we want everybody to know we appreciate you being here in the LSL, and that if people do indeed, like I've mentioned before, want opportunities and you need to earn them, there's no handouts here. I've made it known. Lucky Stars has made it known, and so has Shane Cole. But Mad Dog Mikey, he definitely makes it known that you cannot be handed anything. You have to earn it.
Yippers.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's gonna be. I feel this next cycle is gonna be a very good one with the AWL versus LSL. To all our fans that don't know, who are new to this is the equivalent of the Chicago Cubs playing the Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, or let's see, the best 2 baseball teams I can think of. The Yankees versus Boston.
Mm-hmm. Or it's like the dream matches you do want to see that should become a reality. It's kind of like when you're watching boxing growing up and you watch Muhammad Ali fight, and then years later you see Mike Tyson fight. and you say, I'd love to see Muhammad Ali versus Mike Tyson in their primes. Yeah, that's a dream match. That's exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, yep, yep. We love great matches.
Yep. We've got
Some
veteran.
some minds think alike, some don't. We know that.
But please, we
But
encourage.
if you have any ideas, we ain't shying away from them. We'd like to hear them.
Yes, please. Please, we encourage everyone in the LSL or even the AWL or NBL, if they are interested in any kind of interleague matches, let us know and we'll set it up. We'll give the fans a good show and to see their heroes and their villains fight each other and to see who wins. We want to give the fans a good show, give them everything they want that money pays for. And we want everybody in IWA to know that, like, the Louisiana Swamp League is no joke. That we're here, we're old school. We want wrestling, pure wrestling.
That's right. We want wrestling. If you want any special matches, just bring them by us, man, before you make them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they'll be cool and everything. I'm just talking about this dance off crap. Bring that shit by us first.
Please come to Lucky Stars, Mad Dog Mikey, or Shane Cole about these dance-off matches. You see, we have our authority. We're not abusing our power, but we feel if you continue these silly dance-off matches, you are robbing the fans of what they pay for, like I've mentioned before. If you want to have a dance-off street fight, that's one thing inside of a nightclub. Okay, we're all for that. Okay, you guys want to have a street fight inside a dance club? Call it the Disco Hall Street Fight. We're all for that. You want to hit somebody with the big old shiny ball? Go ahead.
That's right. We encourage violence, as you've seen in my in my LSL report.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, it's just I encourage, and Tim and Shane encourage everybody. If you haven't experienced the LSL, please come into the LSL, make a big name for yourself, because this right here is the funnest league, and we've got some of the best wrestlers here too.
Yeah.
And also, anybody who wants, like I mentioned before, wants to be in championship matches, please, we will give you an opportunity, but you have to earn your opportunities. Championships won't, like we've mentioned before many, many, many times, they won't be handed to anybody. They will be earned. And it's up to you once you get there. For example, if you make it to the X Division Tag Team titles, okay, you want to write, you're in it. Now it's up to you to win the titles. If you don't, go to the back of the line again. It's the next tag team that steps forward. Remember that.
Yeah. That's right.
But all in all, like I said, I'm very proud of the way the LSL is going. We've taken it a long way, and we continue to run it for a very,
Yes.
very long time.
Yes, we do. And the only thing that is upsetting, well, not to me or Gerald, but it might be to Shane, that we dropped below 50 cards.
Oh yeah.
That eliminates elite status.
Oh yeah.
That means we got to get above 50 again.
Yeah,
but that should be easy. That should be easy. That part, yeah.
And I'm asking, and I'll even go so far to say I'm begging everybody, please let us get back to being an elite league again. It's with your hard work and also with ours and yours. This is a team effort with everyone that we get back to that elite thing, back to that elite status again. That was the best feeling that Tim, Shane, and I had, that we went above, we proved we can do it, then we can do it again. So I'm encouraging you. Please help us get us to the elite status. It doesn't matter win, lose, or draw. We get up there and prove we're in elite league. And you play a big part in it too, because without you, it wouldn't happen.
I mean, if you guys want, you could always come to me. You know this. Any IWA manager that wants to talk to me, they can. I'm not shying them away. Come on. If you got a problem, just tell me about it, and then I'll bring it up to everybody else. It's cool with me. I'll talk to everybody. Shit. Come on.
Yeah,
Don't be
I'll talk.
afraid.
I'll
I'm
talk
not
to
gonna
people too.
be a bully or anything.
Oh yeah,
But
me.
yeah, we wanted to get this stuff out of the way before we ended the program.
Oh, definitely. We just, right
We
now.
just don't want people hating us for something we don't know that we did or we didn't do. We don't know. We just want to know. We're
Yeah, if
not
there's
going to
something.
be mad at you for hating us.
No, we're not going to be mad. But if we don't know the problem, if Tim, myself, or Shane don't know what the problem is, we can't find a resolution to it or a solution. Because if we, that's what we're here for, to talk to. If you ask me, well, how come this person is getting all these different title shots? What do I have to do to get one? Okay, then we'll talk to you how you can get one. We will help you get a title
Here,
shot.
I'll explain the rules right here about your title shots. If you want a regular title shot every cycle, like as in commissioner, just sign a match against the G Force champion. Just sign it as G Force Championship, and you don't have to sign Gator Bait Championship against the Gator Bait Champ because that one's defended all throughout the cards. There you go. Problem solved.
Mm-hmm. And also, like Tim has explained it before, like whenever the Gift of the Swamp Championship is vacant, the person who wins the Battle Royal wins that title. And that gives you a shot at any title in the league.
That's right. Any
And
title in the league, and when the Universal title comes over to the league, you can put it on that.
there's many other championships. We've got cruiserweight, we have women's, we have the world title, we've got a lot the extreme tag team titles, the new Chrysler X Division tag team titles, which will be defended in Ultimate X as well as the cruiserweight title every pay-per-view.
That's right.
Because
And
that way,
nobody can stop you from cashing these things in. Nobody. Nobody can stop you from cashing in that Gift of the Swamp championship.
oh yeah, definitely.
If they tried, you could if they try, you could say, fuck you. You ain't stopping me from cashing this in. Even
Yep.
you could say that to the bosses if you want. If they say you can't cash that in, tell them bullshit, I'm cashing in.
Oh yeah.
Me, Gerald, and Shane, if we have a problem with it, we'll get over it.
Yep. We will get over it. And there's something people are wondering about when I mentioned the cruiserweight title and the X Division tag team titles and Ultimate X. I'm going to explain what Ultimate X is. And if you ask, well, why can't I have a regular match? I said, okay, here's the thing. So that nobody has a fair advantage in Ultimate X. Even though if a person's won one Ultimate X, that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to win the next Ultimate X, because Ultimate X, basically, they take the Cruiserweight or X Division titles, they hang them above the ring with wrestling cables where you could climb up and climb across, and the way you win is grabbing the title or titles, and getting them off there and hitting the mat. That's the way you win Ultimate X, which means you can do anything you want in Ultimate X matches. It doesn't give anybody a fair advantage. Both teams or both wrestlers have an unfair advantage, because it also can have a psychological effect on you too. You win one, does that mean you're going to go and win the next one? There's a possibility you're not going to win the next one, because it just varies. Each Ultimate X match, things can go wrong in it too. So people ask, well, what if I want to defend it in a regular match? Okay, if it's okay with Mad Dog Mikey, you clear it by him. Like if it's not a pay-per-view and you want to defend your cruiserweight title or your X Division titles in a regular tag team or singles match, then he doesn't have a problem with it. But you got to go to Mad Dog Mikey about it. Pay-per-views, it's set in stone. It's X Division rules. It's basically going to be the Ultimate X rules for the X Division tag belts and the cruiserweight title.
Unless of course you cash it in right after they win it, then it's pretty much a normal match.
And Tim is right about that. If you have a Gift of the Swamp title and you cash it in for the cruiserweight title right after X Division, it's a regular match. So there's an exception.
You get a 5-point advantage when you cash that in.
Oh yeah, 5-point advantage. So whoever is the champion,
if you're a wrestler who gets beat by 3, no matter what, you're still the champ.
Exactly.
I mean, you're the new champ. I mean.
Yep. It's just you will have a.
That's how Eric Fontaine won it.
Yep, he waited. He picked his spot. For example, what happened was Switchblade wrestled Kabuki Dragon in a non-title match, and I believe Kabuki Dragon won that, didn't he?
Yeah.
He won that match, and then what happened afterwards? Even though Switchblade was going to be in the ring drinking beer with BTY and also the other one was Stone Cold Shane Cole, Eric's music hit. He walked out with the title around his waist, got in the ring, pulled it off his waist, looked at Switchblade, pointed at it, and said, "The time is now." And basically the match began, and Eric beat him. So when you have the title, whoever you champions are, just because you have a hard-fought match, I wouldn't be celebrating too soon because that Gift of the Swamp title, the champion, whoever it is waiting for their spot, and they're going to pick it.
That's right. You never know when they're going to pick it.
Yep. So
that's be after your match. It could be before your match. He could make it a triple threat match if he wants.
Mm-hmm. And I believe that also counts in for example, the Gauntlet Swamp of Hell Championship, where just because you go through the gauntlet and win, he could cash in there and he could win that title from you right there.
Yeah.
So that goes a lot of ways. So the champion.
This happens for any LSL championship.
Mm-hmm. And also, I've gone through the rule book with the AWL too. When they have the Money in the Bank briefcase, whoever the G-Force champion is, you better beware because somebody from the AWL, you could fight and win your championship, but somebody from the AWL could come over there and beat you for it.
That's right. That's all they got to do.
Yep. But if the rules still stand, that's still an open contract title, isn't it, Tim? If somebody from AWL wins it, somebody from LSL can challenge for it again.
Which one?
The G-Force title?
No, that one's G-Force exclusive.
Okay.
I mean LSL exclusive, that one. Well,
okay.
Unless someone wins the Money in the Bank briefcase for it, then yes. But they have to defend it on LSL soil.
Oh, yeah, on LSL soil, definitely.
You got any shout-outs?
Let's see.
I think we gotta cut it short. I got something to do.
Okay. Well, I want to give a shout out to you, Tim, to Flip, to Rob, to Robert, to Shane, Brandy, everybody, and everybody in IWA and the LSL. I also want to give a shout out to my girlfriend, Jennifer. I love you, sweetie. Thank you for your support and backing me up in my wrestling. It does mean a lot. Shout out to both my mom and dad, and to my brother Jim, who is now the new sheriff of Tillamook County. Awesome job, big brother. Very proud of you. To my best friend Tom Dickinson, to Jason Scudder, my other best friend, my other brother from another mother, to all my coworkers and other friends here in Tillamook, and Want to give a shout out to my friend Paul Edwards, who recently lost his wife to cancer. Paul, you've always been my good friend. I love you, brother. My prayers and all of us from the IWA and LSL, you're in our prayers on the loss of your wife, and our prayers are with you. And I also want to send out my prayers to the people in support of the people who have suffered through Hurricane Dorian. Our prayers are with you, and we pray to the good Lord above that He blesses you with many blessings after this tragic event.
Yes. Yes, so true.
Any shout out?
I'll do that same last shout out you just said. I'll shout out to your dad because he's mad respect for the show. Your mom, Robert, Rob, Shane, Mark, everybody IWA. You know, you too. You too. And to all those beautiful creations of wrestlers that come into the IWA every single cycle. Love the names, people. Love the names. And that's all we have for you this cycle. Thank you and good night.
Good night, everybody.